Let's have a look back, try and unpick it all. It began with Kei Cotsolino making a good start. Not a great getaway by the BMW alongside him, Saeed Jiara. That gave Nick Foster the chance to challenge on the inside line as they headed down towards the first corner, looped their way through turn one, and the Ferrari already 2 or 3 lengths clear the other side of that right-hander, and that gave Cotsolino then the chance to try and build the lead, and he was up to about 2.6 seconds before we got the first safety car period. But Cotsolino doing everything absolutely right, knowing that he had to push and push and push. Further down the order, we had Reid Harker fending off the challenge of Tomonobu Fuji. The D station, Aston Martin making the run onto the tail of the Porsche as the cars climbed up towards Spoon Curve. And the Aston pulling out, having a look. Another car on an absolute mission and gaining ground by moving up past Kaita Sawa was the Porsche in the hands of Yuta Kamimura. That car would end the race, though, with damage and be partly a cause of an interruption, as in the new Ferrari, the replacement car, effectively came a charging Kyoto Fujinami, and he worked his way around the outside as well. The pit window opened eventually, and the drivers elected, in many cases, to get the stops out of the way sooner rather than later. That shuffled the order and enabled the Aston Martin of D Station to move ahead of the BMW that had now been given over to the Japanese driver Tomohiro Yamaguchi. And then came the incidents as Kantari Kosiri made his move on the inside of Abu Ibrahim. The cars touched, heading up towards the hairpin. It was enough to send both of them into a spin, and as Yoko Suzuki, who had just been lapped, braked, waiting to see which way the accident went, she got a massive hit in the back by the Porsche in the hands of Hiroaki Nagai, and that put that car off the road. And then we had a second accident a little while after, when here Satoshi Hoshino got onto the grass, overtaking Andrew McPherson and annihilated the GT4 Mercedes, took it with him, the car in the hands of Jun Tashiro that had won yesterday. That meant that the race finished behind the safety car. Massive frustration for many, but there was delight at Comet Racing. For the very first time in the championship's history, an AM-class car wins outright. For the very first time in the championship's history, the Honda NSX GT3 Evo wins outright. And the first victory too for Comet Racing, as Yuzuki Yamazaki and Yorikatsu Tsushiko celebrate victory here at Suzuka. Honda, Mercedes, and then BMW, the top 3 celebrations down in the pit lane for the Comet Racing team.